Hi there, and welcome to the Family of One Child podcast. I'm For Comment, a wife, a part time working mom, and a full time believer in making the most of every joyful and sometimes busy moments of raising an only child. If you're ready for real stories, plenty of laughter, and parenting tips, you're in the right place. So let's dive into this adventure together. Hi, I'm For, and welcome to the Family of One Child podcast. I just wanted to say a happy Valentine's for last week. If you're celebrating Valentine's, I hope you had a wonderful time celebrating. As for our family, what did we do? As for our family, we had a relaxing time eating. And I think I did some sleeping, and my child did some barn chores. She went to the barn. As a mom now, and she's 9 years old, and we celebrated her birthday. That was amazing. It was just realizing how much that she is growing up really quickly. So for those who are in the toddler stage and you haven't slept, and you're wondering, when is your child going to go to sleep? When is this teething going to end? How many diapers do I have to change? Is anyone going to cook dinner, do the laundry, wake me up, comb my hair? Just letting you know, it does pass. So I'm at that stage, I think it's called pre-teens. Is it tweens? Someone's going to let me know. So I'm at that stage where she can brush her teeth, get herself dressed, and she can do the laundry and vacuum. And then today she was putting things away, like reorganizing the utensils and the drawers in the kitchen. And I was like, that is so nice, because I didn't have to tell her. So today was a lovely day for her to reorganize some of the cupboards, the drawers, and then we'll just see one day at a time. So I wanted to share in this episode about when she was about 3.5 years old. We were going to this event, my husband and I and Olivia, and we were going to see this celebrity. And this woman, she is well known she raced cars. No, I don't think it's just any cars. There's this particular, I think it's the fastest car or something like that. I'm going to get it wrong. But I saw her, she's on TV. Well, she's no longer, she had passed away many years, but she was amazing. She was on TV shows, and she knew a lot about vehicles, and she was the kindest person. Now, I was so happy that I got to meet her, and I learned a lot just watching her, how she just came on TV and she was an inspiration, and she's amazing. So, and my husband, he loves, learning, he loves cars. And so I don't know anything. If someone asks me what kind of car you have, I'm going to say it's gray. Yeah, you're dealing with someone like me. It's blue, it's gray, it has four wheels. That's as far as you're going to get. Then I'll just throw, well, what model? I'll just make it up and just what year, throw out a year that I think it was, you know what I mean? Sounds pretty good. So, yeah, that's the kind of detail I'm kind of like with cars. Anywho, so we go to this event, and we're getting so excited, and there's this long line of people waiting to meet this wonderful celebrity, and she is so nice. I mean, absolutely nice. And I'm excited, and I'm practicing my hello, like, hello, like, my name is Ruth, and this is my husband. Or I'm asking my husband, are you going to introduce us? And I'm holding Olivia. So we're getting closer and closer, right? And then when we finally meet her, he introduces us to her. And he goes, this is my wife, and this is my daughter, Olivia. And we just want to, and he goes, and I just want to say thank you for being a great inspiration to our daughter. And I'm like, inside I smile. I mean, I was smiling on the outside, right? But inside, I was like, what? If that didn't sound right, because I'm like, I'm her mom, and I should be
those words should be reserved for me. He should be telling me, and only me, I am an inspiration to our daughter. Now, how at that moment, and maybe if I had said it, thanks for being an inspiration, but because when he said it, it didn't sit well in my heart. And I'm smiling like, oh yeah, thank you, because she has this celebrity. She's amazing. She's done wonderful things and she's super kind. Like there's nothing wrong with her. But at that moment, I realized when my daughter was 3.5 years old. Now, I don't know if you've gone through this. Maybe you have, maybe you're not. But I wanted to be an inspiration to my daughter. And I did not want that title to go to anyone else. I felt like because I had longed for a child and I'm doing the best I can with the resources I have, with the time that's given, and I am learning about her heart, and there are moments I have failed as a mum and probably, as a friend to her, but I'm learning and growing and I'm trying to do the best I can. I want for her to say to me or my husband, I am a best role model for her. I'm the one that has been inspiring. And I didn't realize until my husband said it to another woman in front holding my daughter. Now, my daughter's 3.5. She has no idea what that really means at all. She's not achieving goals at 3.5. No, maybe your child has, but my child's like, no, they're just playing around. Hi, mum and dad's holding me. Not sure what's really, She's just saying hello. And all she wants to go is probably eat an ice cream. I mean, there were a lot of things, popcorn, there was stuff there. But I realized after that event, I came home and I told my husband how I was feeling in my heart. And I was saying, when you said that, it didn't sit well with me because I'm her mom. And even though, it was a nice thing to say because she has inspired many ladies. She was really awesome to me. Like just watching her and learning about this woman, how she achieved her goals and she's amazing. For some reason, at that moment, I did not want another woman to take that place for Olivia. And so I wanted to share that maybe out of the millions of only child families, especially moms with daughters, have you ever gone or felt that with your child? For me, it came on when she was 3.5. Now, maybe had he said it to a grandma or a family member, I wondered. But I think still in me, if he had said it, maybe if he had said it to another family member, I still want to be that for my child. And because of the just of me wanting to have that relationship and be the person that she will go to. I mean, she's only 9 years old. So, one, I know now that because I wanted to have that place, I am still learning to invest in it, meaning to try and just continue be the best I can. And I say I try to do the best I can because there are moments where I'm like, goodness gracious me, parenting is challenging. Parenting is really annoying when I'm tired and all I want to do is go to sleep. You know that song, I don't want to go to work. I want to play on my drum all day. Hello, I could just play on my drum all day and go to sleep. or watch a movie or have some popcorn. I don't know. Because you can ask my daughter, if she was right here, she'll be like, Mom, she's got a lot of improvements. But then she'll say, I would like to think she'll say, Mom, some days you're good, some days you're grouchy, some days can be better. Who knows? Today, she gave me she didn't give me a score out of 10, but she prayed that I could be least grouchy. So there you go. And I thought I was doing good. So, you know, everyone, ask my child, she's gonna like tell people this is how mom's really doing. But before I go on any further, I just want to give a shout out to my listeners who have been listening to this podcast, especially when you listen to the last episode. So each time you listen to the last episode, I'm going to give you a shout out. And so that's just my way of saying thank you. Now, if I had missed you, it's because that I wasn't able to get where you're from, and I had recorded it. So I had missed it. So I'm just gonna give right now I'm in my Buzzsprout, and I'm going to see who listened to the last episode. So these are the locations of the listeners who listened to my last episode. And I just want to give you a shout out. This is from Uppsala County, Melbourne, Victoria, Springfield, Massachusetts, London, England, Viva Stoke, British Columbia. I think I said that wrong. Is WeVideo Stoke, British Columbia, Windsor, Connecticut, Windsor, Ontario, and Sydney, New South Wales. I just want to say to you, thank you all for taking the time to listen to this podcast. And I appreciate just how much you all have supported me, and also for taking the time to follow this podcast, this Child of One podcast. And so getting back to the story, it's interesting to see, or, not interesting to see, but it's interesting that my heart felt like that at 3.5. Now, maybe you had already gone through that stage a lot earlier. So maybe like you had your child, your daughter, and you're like looking like, oh, I just want to be that, that inspiration for them and I don't want anyone else to take that spot. Well, I think when I heard it, it wasn't till then I decided, wasn't till then, not that I decided, not like, oh, no, that's for me. Or maybe like, it doesn't matter because, she has wonderful role models. So that's something I'm working on. Now, it's going to be interesting when she's a lot older as an adult. Will she say that? I don't know. I like to hope that I was an inspiration. And there are probably different areas. Like cooking is not going to be one thing. It's not going to be my cooking for inspiration. It's going to go to her grandparents, her grandma, who's a wonderful cook, who knows how to bake and make things. Me, I would like to be more of encouraging and inspiration of achieving goals like mom, she's very creative, and I inspired her to follow through and take risks. And even then when things fail, I watched her grow and learn and explore with her. I mean, that would be one I like. So who knows, right? I mean, because maybe you've listened to this podcast, you're listening, and your child is an adult and you're a lot further ahead. And so you could share this like, oh, I've been through, and this is what my child said with me. So it's going to be interesting as I track many years from now. And I listen to this episode and I have my daughter on to see in what areas I had inspired her, just an encourager to her life. Because I am like you are doing the best you can with the time that's given and the resources you have. I mean, for me, I'm working part time. So even when I was working, when I was a stay home mom, a full time stay home mom, my routine was different. I had a set routine with her, and she was a toddler. So there was sleeping times, there was like activities, and there were like when she, just things that I had to make sure we were both not going crazy. And then I had more people to help me, like I had grandparents. But now that I'm working part time and she's at school, our routine, and then you bring on a horse. So she's got horse lessons. And so the rhythm of what we do changes in the season. So I wanted to encourage you. Maybe you're in the toddler stage and you're wondering, when is it going to end? When is when did they go to sleep? Is it starting? When is it they're going to finish having like a teething? I mean, or maybe you're okay with a teething and it's not that big of a deal, or maybe you have the child who goes to sleep a lot. She she slept a lot until she was a baby, maybe around about 2, and then she didn't sleep as much. But I was like, man, I just want to keep sleeping like she was a baby. I mean, why not? Anyhow, so I just want to, the reason why I wanted to encourage you and share the story, because maybe you can relate to it. And I wonder if it's different for, or if it's similar with mums and sons. Like that's a different, because I don't have a son, so I can't talk about that. But for me and my child, putting that spot in there, I mean, having that space where my husband now, when I shared with him, I wanted that space to be an inspiration for her. That means a lot for me. So he now says it, and maybe because he realizes how much those words mean to me. And so, me being at 50, I wonder, I mean, has he said it to others? I think more that I've said it to certain family members that have helped me parent my child. So, for example, I have a grandma and my in-laws, and I have older siblings who help me and guide me because their children are a lot older. And so I tell them they are an inspiration to me, and they have guided me with wisdom and patience so I can be the best mom for her. Yeah, so what about that? With this book, The Period, I just want to say thank you to the moms who have purchased this book. Now, the reason why I wanted to create this book is because I wanted to provide a tool for you to have just to start the conversation. It's a conversation starter. So it helps you not have that awkward like moment, like how am I going to start to talk about the period? What kind of words to use? This is a very simple read, and it has simple, beautiful instructions. Not instructions, illustrations. And then it has colorful, very colorful pictures, and it has a little journal, like a 2-page journal, very simple in the middle, and then at the back it has like a coloring version of the book. So this is $12.99. $12.99 on Amazon. So yes, it is available in other countries. $12.99. It is just to help start. It's a mini series. So there's going to be other books, other subjects about certain topics. So if you're looking for like you just want to start it. It's not a clinical book. It doesn't go into really detail about the period. It helps you start that conversation and you can then take it where you would like to talk to about your child, about the period, about the body. But if you're looking for a solution, like I just want to start it. I just want her and I to start engaging in that conversation. This is a great book and it's only a 2-minute read. It's very simple, very engaging. And so it's just there to support, is supporting that conversation you're already like wanting to have with your child. So this is a great resource as well. So get it and let me know what you think. I wanted to encourage you to say kind things to yourself because you are pouring life, you're pouring encouragement to your child, you're pouring encouragement to your husband, and most likely I bet you're doing it to your community too. You're contributing. So I wanted you to take care and say kind things to yourself as well. You are truly amazing. And so if you have resonated with my story too, maybe you have felt, maybe there was a moment in time where your husband had said, oh, he was holding your child and he said, thank you for being an inspiration to my child. And you're like, what? You're not alone. I felt that too. And if you want to share a story or give me a feedback, please do on my podcast. You can reach out to me as at Buzzsprout or on YouTube or wherever you're listening to this podcast. Send me a feedback. Let me know how you felt and how you dealt with that. For me, I just sat down. I eventually told my husband that evening why I wanted that to be the inspiration for my child first. I wanted that for me as her mom who's learning, who's growing with her, who's exploring, who is loving on her. And I wanted to be that. So, and it's okay to be that. And I'll let my daughter know, hey, look, your mama is doing the best. So just letting her know. So I just want to say, thank you for listening to the podcast, A Child of One. This is for, and I hope you had a great Valentine's Day because it was last week. I had an amazing Valentine's Day. And when I mean amazing, I asked my husband, thank you for the flowers. I say thank you before he got home. Well, actually, I called him and then I emailed him and then I texted him. So, yeah, he got the hint. But he was really good because I do it every year. Like, thank you. Oh my goodness, I cracked myself up. Okay, so I better let you go. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.